All right, I'm going to play some stuff. It's got to be said. And I want you to know what I'm going to say to you here I'm only saying it because it is absolutely true, and it only counts when it takes everything in you to say it. It's easy to say, well, we have the right. It's easy to say that. It only counts when you hate saying it. And I hate saying this. With that, let me play a couple of clips of audio. Let's first play Taylor Lorenz as she was talking with Piers Morgan about the killer of the United Healthcare CEO.
Why would you be in such a celebratory mood about the execution of another human being? Aren't you supposed to be on the caring, sharing left where, you believe in the sanctity of life?
I do believe in the sanctity of life. And I think that's why I felt, along with so many other Americans, joy, unfortunately, because it feels like...
Serious?
I mean...
Joy in a man's execution?
Maybe not joy, but certainly not empathy. Because again,
we're watching the footage. How can this make you joyful? This guy's a husband, he's a father, and he's being gunned down in the middle of Manhattan. Why does that make you joyful?
Of Americans that he murdered. So are the tens of thousands of Americans, innocent Americans who died because greedy health insurance executives like this one push policies of denying care to the most vulnerable people. And by the way, let me just
Taylor, I'll come back to you.
Okay, don't say I'm joyful. I said you
said you were feeling joyful.
Yeah, I take that back. Joyful is the wrong word, Piers.
You think?
But I said, as I clarified,
you think? You think joyful is the wrong word? Yeah,
sure.
I'd say it is.
Vindicated, celebratory, because again, it feels like justice in this system when somebody responsible for the death.
Oh no!
Right. Please let her keep talking. That was awesome.
I can't take it anymore.
No, you don't. Are you sure joy isn't the right word?
It's crazy.
Amazing.
Now, let's go to Daniel Penny. Daniel Penny is found innocent. I think anyone looks at what he did, what he tried to do, the spirit he tried to do it in. He was not trying to kill anyone. He was trying to protect people. BLM of New York, which has only sold, I think the only thing they do is sell hats, that say F the mayor, whatever. They came out, and this is what the head of BLM New York said after the Daniel Penny trial.
We need some black vigilantes.
That's right.
People want to jump up and choke us and kill us for being loud. How about we do the same when they attempt to oppress us?
Right.
I'm tired.
No. Boy, am I tired.
Don't get tired.
Okay.
It's important to make sure you're well rested.
Yeah, get your rest. You might get a little cranky. Might do and say some crazy things. Okay, so let me talk about those two statements quickly. If I said this and said it's time for some vigilantes, not even white or black, just it's time to get some vigilantes, they would do everything they could to get me off the air. Everything. And I wouldn't say that because I don't believe in that. I believe in the Constitution. But here's a guy who can say that, and no one says a word except amen. No one on the left, no one in the media. Well, he's got reasons to say that, Oh, okay, but I would be blackballed. My life would be over if I said that. Taylor Lorenz, she's out of her mind nuts, okay? Out of her mind nuts. How many times do we have to hear this woman say crazy things like, I don't feel joyful, just celebratory, because somebody was gunned down in the streets because she thinks healthcare is murdering people in America. Okay, here's what I oh my gosh. Stu, do you have aspirin on you or anything? Because if I have a stroke while I'm saying this, please just put some aspirin on my tongue so I might survive a little bit on this. All of these people have a right to say that. Here is, you can't cry fire in a crowded firehouse. I don't know. They were just in a courtroom saying we should kill people like him. I don't know. Here is the actual court ruling. This is from 1969. Court said there's a two-pronged test to evaluate speech. One, speech can be prohibited if it is, quoting, directed at inciting or producing imminent lawless action. Now, you could say, why don't we have a vigilante? Why don't we kill people? That is inciting. It is inciting people to go and take lawless action. But it isn't imminent lawless action. If somebody then picked up guns and started mowing down black people or white people or people that have bad acne or perfect faces or whatever it is, then that speech, he would be responsible for it. But the court says it is such a fine line here that you have to go so far before your speech is banned. It has to be, one, directed at inciting or producing imminent lawless action, and two, likely to incite or produce such action. Two standards. Both of them have to be met. I am only spitting this out because I hate what these people have said. I despise what these people say. I believe with everything, every piece and every cell of my body, what they're saying is evil. But because I'm an American constitutionalist, I defend their right to say it. And it only matters to say these things when it kills you to say it. And it's killing me to say it. For all those on the left that claim that they are the banners of justice, they believe in the Bill of Rights, they believe in freedom of speech, but it has limits. Yes, those are those two limits. That's as far as I have seen two people go in a week, maybe in my lifetime. And I'm not calling for them to be silenced. And if you'll notice, nor is most people on the right. No one's saying, get them. Because we hold certain truths to be self-evident.